Welcome everybody. I just wanted to showcase this water only cloner. It's called the Easy Cloner. It's very inexpensive on the market and just some great results I'm having with rooting from my clones. These are doing very well, and all this does is this a pump and little nozzles that are constantly spraying water, and I'll show you what this looks like. It's very easy to work with, very inexpensive. I'm having great results because I want to use this for my deep water culture system. So you can see here, you can just, this will be a better one. See the water just spraying out everywhere? It's constantly spraying water at the bottoms of the plants. There you go. And that's just going to help them develop roots. I use water only in that. I know a lot of people use rooting hormone. They use a lot of nutrients. I don't, because I've had it kind of smelling bad, and so I stopped using nutrients and what's it called? Rooting hormone. Now I just use water, and I'm producing them so that they can go through these deep water culture buckets. And the longer the roots are, the easier it is for me to fill these buckets. So I have more of these buckets. I'm gonna keep filling them in, and then also use that space over there. So I'm producing these clones for those buckets. The rest of my plants, these are going into soil and cocoa. You can also clone cannabis like houseplants in these little glass vials, or just plastic vials, and just let them sit in water. It's not as fast though, so it definitely is gonna be a lot faster to use things like your typical cloning method of using peat moss cubes and rock wool cubes and all sorts of stuff. This has its uses. You can put this into any different soil type, and you can see just the really healthy root system that's developed. But I use this specifically for the deep water culture buckets, and it's very easy to work with. Like, it's very simple. I just plug it in, and it constantly sprays water at the bottoms of the plants, essentially forever. People do use timers with it as well to make it go on and off for certain periods of time, like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. I just keep it simple. I just let it run forever with the intention of transplanting them into these buckets. And I need long roots for this because I need the roots to reach the water and just have that constant access to water. You can see some of the plants doing really well. This one's taking a lot longer because the root system was not as good. So it's really useful for me. It has a great purpose, and I definitely really like it, but I only use water. I'm sure you can use nutrition and hormones as well, but I would just advise to change the water a lot more frequently if you're doing that. Change the water every 2 to 3 days if you want to do it that way. I change the water every 3 days with just plain water, and it works great. So if you have any questions about this, just feel free to ask around or ask me in the comments or anything, just whatever you need. But this is a really useful piece of equipment, and it's great for my purpose of getting the deep water culture to produce stock plants or mother plants for clone production. Cheers everybody, stay up.